Are we living in a computer simulation? This idea, known as the simulation hypothesis, suggests that our entire reality might be an artificial construct, created and controlled by an advanced civilization. Welcome to Philosophy Unplugged. Today, we're diving deep into the simulation hypothesis. We'll explore its origins, the arguments for and against it, and what it means for our understanding of reality. So, let's get started. The question of whether we are living in a computer simulation has fascinated philosophers, scientists, and laypeople alike. The simulation hypothesis posits that our reality might be an artificial construct, created and controlled by an advanced civilization. This idea, while sounding like science fiction, is rooted in philosophical inquiries that date back centuries and has been given serious consideration in modern times, particularly with advancements in computer technology and virtual reality. The origins of the simulation hypothesis. The concept of questioning reality is not new. Ancient philosophers, such as Plato, pondered the nature of reality and human perception. Plato's allegory of the cave, for instance, suggested that what we perceive as reality might just be shadows of the true forms. Fast forward to the modern era, and the simulation hypothesis gains a technological twist. In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom brought the idea into the mainstream with his paper titled "Are You Living in a Computer Simulation?" Bostrom's argument hinges on three propositions, one of which he believes must be true. 1. Almost all civilizations at our level of technological development go extinct before becoming capable of creating simulated realities. 2. If any civilizations do reach such a technological level, they aren't interested in creating simulations. 3. We are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. Bostrom's trilemma essentially suggests that if advanced civilizations can and do create simulations, then the number of simulated realities would vastly outnumber the base reality. Thus, statistically, it is more likely that we are in one of those simulations. Breaking down the simulation argument. To understand Bostrom's argument, let's delve deeper into each of the three propositions. The first proposition suggests that civilizations at our stage of development might self-destruct before they can create advanced simulations. This could happen due to various reasons such as environmental disasters, nuclear wars, or other unforeseen catastrophic events. The second proposition considers the possibility that advanced civilizations might choose not to create simulations. This could be due to ethical considerations, lack of interest, or resource limitations. If creating a simulation of conscious beings is deemed unethical or a waste of resources, civilizations might abstain from doing so. The third and most compelling proposition is that if advanced civilizations do create simulations, they would likely create many, given the exponential growth of computing power. In a scenario where there are countless simulated realities and only one base reality, the probability of us living in the base reality becomes exceedingly small. Evidence and arguments for the simulation hypothesis. Several pieces of evidence and theoretical arguments have been put forward to support the simulation hypothesis. One of the most intriguing comes from the field of quantum mechanics. At the subatomic level, particles behave in ways that are fundamentally different from classical physics. Some physicists suggest that the probabilistic nature of quantum mechanics could be indicative of underlying computational processes. The fine-tuning of the universe is another argument supporting the hypothesis. Our universe appears to be precisely calibrated to support life. The physical constants and laws of nature are so finely tuned that even slight deviations would render the universe inhospitable. Some argue that this fine-tuning could be a result of intentional programming by advanced simulators. Additionally, the rapid advancement of computer technology lends credence to the idea. With the exponential growth in computing power and the development of sophisticated virtual realities, it becomes conceivable that future civilizations could create highly detailed simulations indistinguishable from reality. Anomalies and unexplained phenomena in our universe are sometimes cited as potential evidence of glitches or artifacts in the simulation. For instance, the Mandela effect, where groups of people remember events differently than recorded history, is sometimes viewed as possible evidence of changes in the simulation's code. Arguments against the simulation hypothesis. Despite the intriguing arguments in favor of the simulation hypothesis, there are also significant counterarguments. One major critique is the problem of infinite regress. If our reality is a simulation, then the reality of the simulators also comes into question. This leads to an endless chain of simulated realities, which some argue is implausible. Another major argument against the hypothesis is the lack of empirical evidence. While the simulation hypothesis is theoretically interesting, it lacks concrete proof. Most of the so-called evidence is circumstantial or based on interpretations of quantum mechanics and technological advancements. Moreover, The hypothesis relies heavily on assumptions about the intentions and capabilities of advanced civilizations. We have no way of knowing if such civilizations exist, let alone if they would create simulations. This speculative nature makes the hypothesis difficult to substantiate. Furthermore, some argue that the hypothesis is unfalsifiable. If we are in a simulation, and the simulators control our reality, any evidence we find could be manipulated or fabricated by them. This makes it impossible to prove or disprove the hypothesis, leading some to dismiss it as an interesting but ultimately untestable idea. Philosophical and ethical implications. The simulation hypothesis raises profound philosophical and ethical questions. If we are living in a simulation, it challenges the nature of reality itself. What we perceive as the physical world could be nothing more than digital constructs, raising questions about the nature of existence and the self. From an ethical standpoint, if our reality is simulated, what responsibilities do the simulators have towards us? Are we entitled to certain rights or considerations as conscious beings, even if our consciousness is simulated? This question echoes debates in artificial intelligence and the treatment of AI entities. The hypothesis also has implications for our behavior and decision-making. Some might argue that believing we are in a simulation could lead to nihilism or fatalism, as our actions might seem inconsequential if they are merely part of a programmed reality. Others, however, might see it as a call to seek deeper understanding and meaning in our lives, driving us to explore the nature of existence and our place in the universe. Conclusion. The simulation hypothesis is a fascinating and provocative idea that challenges our understanding of reality. While there are compelling arguments both for and against it, the truth remains elusive. What is clear, however, is that pondering these questions pushes us to explore the limits of our knowledge and the mysteries of the universe. Whether we are living in a simulation or not, the journey of exploration and discovery is what makes our existence truly remarkable. The act of questioning, seeking, and striving for understanding is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. As technology continues to advance and our understanding of the universe deepens, we may one day come closer to answering the profound question of our reality. In the meantime, the simulation hypothesis serves as a reminder of the complexity and wonder of our existence. It encourages us to remain curious, to continue probing the nature of reality, and to appreciate the intricate tapestry of life, whether it is a grand cosmic accident or an elaborate digital construct. The pursuit of knowledge and understanding is, in itself, a testament to the remarkable nature of human consciousness and our unending quest to comprehend the universe around us. Whether we are living in a simulation or not, the journey of exploration and discovery is what makes our existence truly remarkable. So, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. See you next time.